What up, what up? This is Pat Bev. You're watching the Pat Bev Show. And this is episode 5. This is episode 5. As you guys know, I'm in my favorite spot, Stigmes. My favorite, look at this place. I mean, look at it. I think we done shot 3 episodes here already. The food is great. The people are great. The wine is tasty. I mean, you guys have to come. If you guys ever in Thessaloniki, please stop by Stigmes. The gyros are unbelievable. I say gyros, they say gyros. I mean, everything is legit. It's right next door to my house. I might come here 3-4 times out the week, maybe. Like, I can't get enough of this place. So if you guys ever in Thessaloniki, Greece, Stigmes is the place to come to. Indulge in great food, great wine from the Greek vineyards of Greece. Cheers, boys. I see this week it hasn't been a lot of Pat Bev chatter. I guess everybody's been keeping their mouth kind of closed this week and want to be putting their 2 cents in, so we appreciate that. So I guess we're just gonna dive right into the show. Oh yeah, what's going on in Greece? What's going on in Greece? In Greece right now, we are in a, how do you call it? Special time. The team I play for, PAOK, I believe 100-year anniversary. We're in a FIBA Euro Cup right now. I mean, we're clicking at the right time of the season right now. I mean, we just beat the one of the best teams in Europe, Murcia, however you say it. One of the best teams in Europe that we done played this past week, and we came out victorious. Game was lit, unbelievable game. And I don't know if y'all familiar with the process of the game, but it's a point. It's a game of points, right? So who has the most points? We play 2 games, and basically who has the most points out of the 2 games, that's who's the winner, right? And this is a new method to me because, obviously in the NBA, it's, best out of whatever series. But y'all let me know if y'all like the point one. I think the first game we won by 6, and the second game we lost by 4, so we initially won by 2. I mean, it's a very entertaining. It's a very entertaining way of getting your winner, because every point, every possession, it's not a playoff. Everything matters. So I kind of like the point thing. I don't know if NBA is ready for that, because that forces guys to play every possession, every minute, every play, extremely hard, But yeah, man, things are going well in Greece. Things are going really well in Greece. We got the Derby game, probably one of the biggest games of the year, tomorrow. When you guys are watching this, it'll be already passed, or today. Next week, we got the FIBA Euro Cup Championship. So we're very excited. So this is a extremely, extremely hard one. So we're gonna do another rankings. And these questions came from, shout out to the homie Rasheed Cox. If y'all on Instagram, follow Rasheed Cox, man. Great basketball mind. He say, Pat Bev, I want you to rank these wings in order. And I'm not talking about chicken wings, I'm talking about basketball players, all right? Here we go. We got LeBron James, we got Larry Bird, we got Kevin Durant, we got Scottie Pippen, we got Kawhi Leonard, we got Carmelo Anthony, we got Tracy McGrady, we got Paul Pierce, we got Jayson Tatum, we got Grant Hill. And we gotta rank these from 1 to 10. Just like we did with the point guards. We're going LeBron at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's okay, 10. Okay, we got LeBron 1. Kawhi 2. KD 3. Larry Bird 4. Scottie Pippen 5. Melo 6. Tracy McGrady 7. Jayson Tatum 8. Paul Pierce 9. Grant Hill 10. And no disrespect, Paul Pierce, I feel like Paul Pierce should be moved up a bunch. I do, but it's just so, I just feel like Paul Pierce should be moved up a bunch. But that's the 10. That's the 10. I'm going with that 10. Yeah, I'm going with that 10. I'm going with that 10. I like that 10. I like LeBron James. I like Kawhi. I like Kevin Durant. I like Larry Bird. I like Scottie Pippen. I like Melo. I like T-Mac, Paul Pierce, Jayson Tatum, Grant Hill. That's the 10. That's the 10. Again, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Y'all tell me which one y'all like. Give me some subs. Give me some subs. Subscribe and follow. Subscribe and follow. The question is, what separates a good defender from an elite defender? And I'm gonna only speak on guards because I really can't speak on big man because I'm only a measly 6'1", so I can't really speak on centers and power forwards or wings. I can only speak on guards. I think obviously the stuff that stands out the most, right? You have to be able to have lateral quickness. You have to, you have to be, your arms have to be long. I mean, it's just some traits that you just need to have as a guard defender on that elite level. When I mean elite level, I mean NBA. I mean anywhere where the basketball is elite. I think what separates good and great is the ability to play defense without fouling, right? What separates good from great, knowing the other team's plays like it's yours, right? What separates good from great is having a short-term memory. Like nowadays, you might play against a guy who's so fucking talented, right? But like, he might make a move on you. He might hit you with a twing step back and it might go in. You have to have a short-term memory of like, you know what, man, good shot, tip your hat, come on. That's go back down the court. I'm gonna play defense again, right? So I think short-term memory. I think knowing when to use your fouls, right? Knowing when to use it. Okay, cool, we got 2 fouls to give before we're in a bonus. Okay, cool, man, it's 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Let me hack a motherfucker real quick, right? I think a good guard, a great guard defender, right, can defend the post also. When I mean defend the post, I mean, not I'm gonna play behind Joel Embiid and I'm gonna play behind Jokić and I'm gonna try to get them a stop. No, I'm gonna try to stop them from getting the ball, which means I'm a front. I'm gonna play a front defense. I'm gonna make it hard for the person to throw the ball in. I think all those factors combined with the ability to sacrifice your body. And when I mean sacrifice body, I mean flopping a little bit. I mean taking charges. I mean getting hit in the face with elbows. I think when you combine all those together, I think that becomes and one more thing, you're able to not go out off a script regarding what's best for your team at the time. Yeah, you could be a great defender, but if the team wants to do something else playbook wise or defending a team wise, like how can you still stand out and be that great defender on a team that's, okay, we want this person to score 30. We want this person to score 40. And still, how can you impact the game defensively that way still if the scout report like possesses that? So I think a combination of all those makes you a great defender from the guard position. Does defense still wins championships in today's game? Absolutely, without a doubt. I think that would never change. I don't give a fuck if you got a 4-point line, a 5-point line, motherfuckers is getting 10 points from half court. Defense will always win championships, right? The game started, and I don't know if people are in tune of how basketball was birthed. Like, the game started one player shooting the ball on a hoop. The game got better when you added another player, right? The game didn't get better. You know, you can just watch one person just shoot. Oh, that's cool. The game got better when you put somebody else out there, which means when you put defense out there. It originated from that, right? That's how 1v1s got started. That's how, you know, you was a kid, you played 2-on-2, 3-on-3, and you kind of went up to 5-on-5. The game it's the foundation of the game. It's defense. It's like a defensive mindset. That's the foundation of basketball. That would never change. You know, that would never change. Like the game was built off defense. And regardless of what coach told me, he say, Pat, offense is like your girlfriend. Sometimes she's there, sometimes she's not. But defense, Pat, defense is like your mother. Might not always agree with it, but she gonna be there all the time. So that's my take on defense. And I got a game I wanna play. Check this out. So me and my teammates, we created this list, right? We did a snake draft, right? And I don't know if you guys are familiar with snake draft. There's 6 teams, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 of us, right? We had dinner, we chilling out. We did a snake draft, right? You get the first person gets one pick, the first pick. You can pick any NBA player. You can pick any NBA player. You can put together your best team, your 5 best players, and your 1 6th man, right? The snake draft goes, whoever's 6th, right? Whoever is 6th gets 2 picks, right? And it keeps going back and forth. Boom. Whoever's first get another 2. Whoever's 6th get another 2. So we did a snake draft. 6 guys gets to pick 5 players and 1 6th man, right? Team 1, Luka Dončić, Kevin Durant, Larry Bird, Dwight Howard, Jokić, 6th man, James Harden. Y'all probably know who team that is. All right. The second team, Kyrie Irving, Kobe Bryant, Wemby, Scottie Pippen, Tim Duncan. 6th man is Bill Russell. And I believe that team is the captain of our team. So that's Cap's team. The third team is Steph Curry, Tracy McGrady, Kevin Garnett, Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 6th man is Ray Allen. I think that's Tyree team. The next team is Damian Lillard, LeBron James, Greek Freak, Dennis Rodman, John Stockton. And the 6th man is Klay Thompson. And I believe that is, I don't know, I like to look at him as my rookie, but that's Kostas. That's one of my good friends on the team, Kostas. That's Kostas' team. The 5th team is Magic Johnson, Dragan Petrovic, Shaquille O'Neal, Dirk Nowitzki, Kawhi Leonard, and the 6th man of his team is Wilt Chamberlain. That's Nikos. That's Nikos' team. And last but not least, my boy George. I call him Georgie. Georgie team is Michael Jordan, Allen Iverson, Clyde Drexler, Paul Gasol, Karl Malone, and the sixth man is Paul Pierce. So yeah, y'all let me know. We go put some photographs up there. Y'all let me know which is the best team. So I see Bleacher Report, and don't nobody slam Bleacher Report for anything. I see Bleacher Report came out with a Bleacher Report reveals their most overrated players for the year 2025 and 26 season. And didn't nobody say nothing. I think Jaylen Brown said something, but didn't nobody go at Bleacher Report, and they don't even hoop. Shout out to Bleacher Report, man. I love the stuff they put out. All right. So I'm going to read 1 through 10. And if the person is overrated, I'm going to tell the truth. And if they're not overrated, I'm going to give you reasons why. All right. And then when y'all watch it, y'all let me know what y'all think tonight. Okay. Brandon Ingram, 1. Overrated, I say no. Right? When he was with the Lakers, he was with the Pelicans, right? Our biggest thing, us fans of Brandon Ingram, can he do what he's doing and win? Right? He's been a leader catalyst for the Toronto Raptors and the reason why they're in the playoffs. I don't think you can be overrated if the team hasn't been to the playoffs in some years and they acquired you and now they're in the playoffs. So I don't agree with that. Norman Powell, 2. I don't agree with that. I don't all agree with that. He should have been an all-star when he was with the Clippers, right? Before, him being in the lineup, not being in the lineup with the Heat, obviously we know that health is the most important thing in any sport, right? I don't think he was as healthy as he's been in his career this past year at the Miami Heat. So, you seen his game kind of go up and down. So I disagree with that. Banchero from Orlando Magic. It's hard to say if he's overrated, right? Because coming in, people was comparing this man to Carmelo Anthony and LeBron James, right? Obviously, if you compare it to those two, right, and you fall short of anything, you go be overrated, right? I think, again, this is another player who's battled some injuries this past season, injuries last season, right? I love his feel for the game. I love his body, the way how aggressive he is in the post. I wouldn't say overrated. I'll say just still young, right? I wouldn't say overrated. I wouldn't say overrated at all because we've seen the same situation happen with Aaron Gordon. Next thing you know, Aaron Gordon's on another team and he's the NBA champion. So I wouldn't say overrated. 4, Dillon Brooks. He can never be overrated in my book. And maybe I'm biased because I'm a defensive mindset point guard, but he can never be overrated in my book. You talk about a team who had no playoff hopes. And again, a player who's been up and down with injuries also. But you talk about a team that didn't have any playoff hopes. I don't think their big 3 had a lot of time with each other also. I mean, Jalen Green, Book, and Dillon Brooks. Dillon Brooks, I don't think they had enough time with each other also. So I can't, Dillon Brooks can never be overrated in my book. Sabonis. I mean, what y'all want from the guy? Right? Y'all, he done had Halliburton, y'all got rid of him. He done had De'Aaron Fox, y'all got rid of him. He's organically a 4-man. Y'all got him at the 5 in the Western Conference on a team who's been god-awful for God I knows many years, right? Just been terrible, a terrible team. What do y'all want from him? What do you want from him? Draymond Green, I don't understand that one, right? I don't think I have to indulge in that one. I don't think Draymond Green's overrated at all. I don't. He's great in what he does. What y'all want him to do, score 30? That's not his role. Understand the game, right? We've never seen Draymond, not out of Golden State. We've never seen Draymond go on a team he has to take 18 to 22 shots a game. Like, we've never seen that. So we're only going off what his role is with Golden State. So I don't think that's fair to him. Kuminga, we've seen what he's been doing in Atlanta when he got there, right? I think you give that another year. Again, playing in Golden State is extremely hard. He was able to do it, able to win at a high level while doing it. So you can't put overrated on him. Ja Morant, again, I don't know what's up with this list. They naming all hurt peoples. Ja Morant, he was hurt for this a lot this year. He's hurt a lot last year. You feel me? You got rid of his coach. You got rid of, to me, one of the best backup point guards in the NBA, Tyus Jones. You got rid of his muscle, Dylan Brooks, right? You got rid of a whole bunch of shit. You got rid of some vets that he need, right? So, and again, injury played a big part. Kyle Kuzma. Now this is an interesting one here because for wings, it's extremely hard to play under Doc Rivers, right? Because Doc Rivers has seen so many great wings throughout his coaching career, right? You're talking about the Paul Pierces, you're talking about Kawhi, PG. When PG and Doc, they first got together, PG struggled in the beginning, right? PG didn't like what Doc was, I don't like that coming off pin downs type of shit, Pat, man. Give me the motherfucking ball, get out the way, so it's hard for wings to kind of adapt to Doc Rivers' system. But when you do go through that year of learning, because you're going to learn a ton with Doc Rivers. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. But playing under Doc Rivers, you're going to learn a ton. Whether the season goes well, you have a good year, your numbers are great, or your numbers drop a little bit, you will learn a ton. The sacrifice you give for playing with Doc is, as you will learn a ton from the game of basketball, right? I think Kyle Kuzma was put under that umbrella of learning a lot. And you got to think Kyle Kuzma didn't come from winning basketball, right? When I say winning basketball, I mean year after year after year being able to compete. Like Doc Rivers, he go come to practice every day with a mindset of trying to compete to win at the highest level. So I think, numbers-wise, I think Kyle Kuzma sacrificed, but I think longevity-wise, I think him pairing with Doc Rivers, I think it'd be great for his career. And Jaylen Brown, I don't agree with that at all. I don't agree with Jaylen Brown leading the team while, arguably the best player on the team was hurt all year and they the second seed. So those are my top 10 rebuttals from Bleacher Report, most overrated. I don't know if that helps at all. Oh, question from a good friend of mine is, who is Pat Bev when the basketball game is over and no one's watching? At heart, I'm a mama's boy. That's without a doubt. I'm gonna get that off the rip. At heart, I'm a mama's boy. When I mean mama's boy, I mean mama's boy, which also means that, yes, I see somebody coming through a door, I'm gonna hold the door. I see a person who's just walking the door, can't get to the elevator, I'm gonna hold it. I see a old man, old lady with a bag walking down the street, I'm gonna help them. Ultimate mama's boy. I mean, mixed with my addiction for the game of basketball. I think that in my spare time, I do nothing but watch basketball all the time. I'm talking about old games, new games. I'm talking about games we just played in. I'm talking about games 10 years ago. I'm talking about the greats. I'm talking about, I watched film with my kids. My daughter and my youngest son, they both are studs on the basketball court. So I'm on FaceTime with them, sharing the screen, watching the film with them and watching what you should do there. I'm in my addiction for the game of basketball, a complete addict when it comes to the game of basketball. But other than that, I'm chill. Like I'm heavy on the couch watching TV shows, heavy. I think I've probably seen every nominated film the last, 6, 7, 8 years. Like heavy TV show watcher, heavy movie watcher. Family Guy. I get a kick out the internet. Like I don't know if people know, like I use the internet for what it's worth. I control the temperature of the algorithm of the internet, you know, if I want to play on it or not. So, you know, other than that, I don't know if that answers the question or not, but off the court, that's how I am. You know, you could talk to any one of my teammates that's been around me, they've never paid for a dinner around me. Like, even Russ, you feel me? Like, even my NBA teammates who make way more money than I've ever made. You know, like, nah. Like my mom taught me, like, nah, you at dinner with somebody, you pay for the bill. Like, you're a complete mama's boy, you know? So like, yeah, that's me. Even my overseas teammates, like my teammates in Europe, my teammates in the NBA, like, you feel me? I see it. You might not even be my teammate. I think I was playing for the Rockets and I seen Anthony Davis at a restaurant. I pay for his tab, you know, just off the strength he's from Chicago, you know? So like, yeah, I think that's me in a nutshell off the basketball court. Oh, I think we got to dive into, I think that's what we got to dive in real quick. And I think after that, we'll be done. This episode and get to the wind down. Could we go Western Conference play-in? Western Conference play-in. It starts tonight. Call me biased, but I'm taking the Los Angeles Clippers. I'm taking the Clippers. Eastern Conference play-in. Western Conference play-in. Eastern Conference play-in. Hornets versus the Heat. I don't know. Call me crazy, but I'm gonna take the Hornets. Call me crazy. I'm gonna take the Hornets. Again, Western Conference play-in. Portland Trail Blazers versus the Phoenix Suns. I'm taking Portland. Eastern Conference play-in. I heard there's no Joel Embiid. Orlando Magic versus Philly. I'm taking Philly. I'm taking Philly. Here we go. Now this is the matchup that I can't wait to see. Obviously there's an argument about who's the GOAT, who's GOATed, who's the best player to ever play. A lot of people can agree that it's Michael Jordan. But if LeBron James is able to get out of the first round against this Kevin Durant, Houston Rocket young team, and make something happen in this playoffs, when I mean something happen, I mean Western Conference Finals. If LeBron is able to do that, I think he right there with Mike. I think it's 1A and 1A. Right? Because now it's 1A and 1B, right? A is Michael Jordan, B is LeBron James. But if LeBron is able to do something special, put team on his back in the Western Conference Finals, I mean special, I mean do that shit like he was doing in Toronto, shooting fadeaways from the motherfucking mid-post. Be able to do something special, take his team to the West Conference Finals, or get to the finals with this Lakers team he has now with his injuries. 1A, 1A. 1A, 1A. Cleveland Cavaliers versus Toronto Raptors, 4 versus 5. I got the Cavs. I got the Cavs. Historically, you can never trust Toronto first round. Historically, you can never trust the first round. James Harden, right? I got Cavs. The matchup that everyone is dying to see. The Denver Nuggets versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. That's a tough one, man. That's a tough one. I'm going Nuggets, man. I love Minnesota to death. Y'all know I love y'all to death, but you need a little bit, and I know Coach Finch go do his thing. I know Coach Finch. He go cook. I know he go cook. But they barely made it when they had Karl-Anthony Towns, you know. Karl-Anthony Towns, Nas Reed, and Rudy Gobert. You know, you lose size and three-point shooting with Karl-Anthony Towns. You need a lot to stop Jokić. The Knicks versus Atlanta, I got the Knicks. Speaking of Karl-Anthony Towns, I got the Knicks. And yeah, we got the Spurs who play-in and some other teams that play the play-in guys. So those are my takes for the playoffs so far. Tune in. Subscribe to the Pat Bev Show. I think I want to do the wind down right now, but I have a game tomorrow, so I can't drink wine. But if you do have your wine, pull up. So the question, one more question before we get to the wind down. The question was, during those overseas years, early years, right? During my early career overseas, did I ever doubt myself? And my answer was no. Like, I had such tunnel vision focus and I didn't even know I had this focus, right? Until I look back on it. I don't remember leaving the house. I remember going to practice, going to get something to eat, going home every single time, right? When I played in Greece, I remember practicing with the team. I mean, getting there before practice. Me, Slukas, and Papa Nikola. I think Slukas is 3-4-time All EuroLeague champion. I think Papa Nikola is a captain of Olympiacos. Both great careers basketball. We all get to the practice before anybody. We practice with each other. We do our weights. We practice with the team. I leave there. I go to another practice with a different guy in Greece and train back home. Like my years in Europe were just, I had such tunnel vision of like, let me get better. Let me sharpen my skill. Let me get my craft better. Let me get better. Let me get my body right. Like, so much time put in that, and I look back at it, and people are like, man, when you was in Greece, did you go out? I'm like, hell no, I didn't go out. I was trying to come back home. I was trying to reach my goals. So I sacrificed a lot of time. Like, so my confidence was never down because I was always working. So yeah, if that answers the question, my confidence was never like, I think me getting cut from Miami Heat, I think that was humbling. And I think that was more of a motivation, more of a, all right, cool. I was right there. I'm right there on the cusp. Okay, cool. I know I'm an NBA player. I just I gotta keep getting better. I gotta keep getting better. I gotta keep getting better. That's it. And over time, you know, I panned out a really good basketball career. You're talking about 18 years of playing, 12, 13 years in the NBA, 18 years total, right? So and still going. Right? I'm 37 years old. I'm still going at a nice level. So yeah, I mean, I think that hard work early in my career has given me a lot of longevity, you know, towards the end of my career. So. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Efkarastopoli. Look, if y'all don't see, listen, let me break it down to you. And we might have to clip this too. So this is perfect. Look, check it out. Maybe y'all don't know what to do, right? So I'm gonna break it down to y'all. How to subscribe and follow, right? How to subscribe and follow. I'm gonna break it down to you. I'm gonna make it real easy, peasy, lemon squeezy, right? Anything I post on Instagram, check out my Instagram. Instagram is Pat Bev 21. I also have another Instagram called the Pat Bev Show, right? Any of my stories or anything that I post, you go to the link, you tap link. Link takes you to a page. Hold on. Let me show you. I'll show you. Come, zoom in with me. Here we go. I'm gonna go Pat Bev.
Wait.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna go Pat Bev, the Pat Bev Show. Right? Yeah, y'all watching? Okay, cool. I'm gonna go to Pat Bev Show, right? I'm gonna click this link right here. I'm gonna click that link. Voila. Look what pops up. Everything you need. The Pat Bev Show. Everything. Now, you click this. Let me show you guys. Listen. Stay, lock the fuck in. Listen. Click this. This takes you right to the YouTube. You press subscribe. Just press subscribe. Oh, would you like to subscribe to this channel? Sure. It's gonna ask you to enter a phone number. Okay, cool, you enter your number. Look at that, I'm subscribed, right? So, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys, right? Okay, cool, and then for those who don't wanna do all that, I'll make it really easy. I'll come here, cause I post a lot of stuff. You guys see that? I'll put watch here. I click that, watch here. It says visit link. You click that. It also takes you there, expedited page. It takes you to the YouTube, what it's doing, and you push subscribe. So now we have the wind down question. Wind down, if anyone knows the episode, you guys know the show is about to end. Wind down questions, wind down questions. Pat Bev, huge fan of the show. This is Black Top smack talk. Blacktop smack talk. Pat Bev, huge fan of the show. Our favorite team that you played on was the 2021 Clippers that went to the Western Conference Finals. Thank you so much, brother. Special team that was. Special team. What made that team so special? And talk about how Kawhi was the season before he got hurt and how special PG was in that playoff run. Keep up the great work and best of luck in Greece. Love, love, love. Blacktop snack talk love also. I don't know if anyone knows that I think I'm one of the only starting point guards that's ever went to the Western Conference Finals with the Clippers. A lot of great point guards have played for that team, right? One time I started in the Western Conference Finals, I was the last point guard to do that. I think that year what made the team so special, I think that we were so talented offensively and our ability to get like key stops when needed. I think Kawhi went out game 5 or game 4 with a knee injury against the Utah Jazz. And I think that we played Jazz. I think we beat the Jazz in like 6 games. But that team, we were so locked in because the year before was the bubble year, and we messed up a 3-1. We messed up a 3-1 deficit, right? And so basically, we kind of like what they call out. We wanted to get our lick back. We wanted to like play well. We wanted to win it all. And I honestly believe we won it off if Kawhi doesn't get hurt 100%. We beat the Phoenix Suns. We played Phoenix Suns. We lost on 6 games, and that was no Kawhi, right? So, but what made that team special, you got to give a lot of credit to T-Lue, right? We had the type of team we can go small, we can go a big lineup. I think we had the Marcus Cousins that year. We had Marcus Morris that year also, right? We had very different guards. We had Terrence Mann, me, Reggie Jackson, obviously Paul George, Kawhi. We had Luka. Luka played huge minutes for us, right? Nicholas Batum, always a good guy. Rondo, right? We had a lot on that team, and I think the biggest thing with that team is like we all gelled. We all knew what we wanted. We wanted to win at the highest level, NBA champions, right? We wanted to be the NBA champions. Like we came up short, like due to injuries, but like that was the goal. That was the main goal, and I don't think there was any personal agendas. A guy can go for 30, guys didn't care. A guy can have 6 and still win. Guys don't care. We watched film. I remember not playing in a Dallas series, but I was the head of film. Like I wanted to be that engaged that fuck that, man. We go watch film every motherfucking day while we in Dallas. You know, like just to like, it's team everything. It's team everything, right? So I think that's what made us special that 2021 year. And man, that run PG had, man, it was a hell of a run, right? Like hell of a run. So I don't know if that answers your question, but that answers the question. Subscribe and follow the pod. Follow the Pat Bev Show. And I gave you a tutorial of how to subscribe to the pod. Listen. Cheers, boys and girls.